Look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last 3 starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
Guys, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They come into this one looking to make amends for a loss last time out that put an end to a 7-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't, one series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
High in the air down the right field line, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 1-2 is a called third strike right on the inside corner. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan, please, Zach?
Yeah, I'm keeping an eye on DJ LeMahieu. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Frazier is exactly a 1-for-3 hitter. That means a .333 batting average.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business, and maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike one.
Hey, there's no waiting around trying to work this guy into deep counts and get into the bullpen. This is a mid-90s fastball guy who loves that pitch and is aggressive and comes right at you. I would assume the offense is going to have a similar approach.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Garcia has a read on it, and the inning is over. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. Stepping into the box, Xander Bogaerts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ball one. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, I've been really impressed with this team, especially on the recent road trip, the start to it. They're 3-1 after 4 games, playing really fundamentally sound baseball. From offense to defense, pitching, it's all coming together for this group.
The 1-1 is a fastball that misses. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Frazier sprinting after it. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. And with that, a look at Bruce Bochy's lineup card for the Giants. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, you always have to beware of Mike Trout. Go look at the numbers. He hit over .310 last year and was consistent most of the year. I'm looking forward to him having another solid campaign.
Garcia can be considered a bit of a one-dimensional hitter, I guess, in terms of making contact. He tends to see the ball out of right-handed pitchers' hands well, but doesn't seem to pick up the left-handers at the same level. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Fastball laid off well below the knees.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
Fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. These two have not faced each other at the major league level. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Well, we know what this guy's approach is. He's looking to go absolutely deep right here. I don't see him getting anything over the heart of the plate.
Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball one. Cole, or the Cole train as he's frequently called. He was a first-round pick back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Giancarlo Stanton now, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a treat today. What can we expect from today's matchup, guys?
I know everyone loves the long ball, Matty, but this is why I pay the price of a ticket right here. Two of the game's best, two of the hardest throwers competing at the top of their game. Dan, you have to love this stuff.
You know, D-Row, thought coming into this one it was going to be a low-scoring affair. Both of these pitches look like they're locked in early, and runs are going to be really difficult to come by. They both look like they're on point so far. Aaron Judge.
Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. In previous duels with DeGrom, he's 1 for 5. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. A 1-1 is in there for the second strike.
That changeup came in at 89 miles an hour. You know a guy throws hard when his off speed is in the high 80s.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Back goes Garcia. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the exciting middle infielder Gleyber Torres. Hit the other way out toward right field. Garcia has a read on it, and that ends the inning. In is Joey Votto now. No career numbers to talk about for this matchup. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. And Votto's able to lay off that one as the count turns even to 1-1. The 1-1. Ripped on the ground to first. And a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
That is good. No left fielder.
Now at the plate, Alex Dickerson. It was an 0 for 4 effort for him in Wednesday's ball game. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. The 0-1 on its way. Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitcher's pitches.
Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out. Striding into the box, Chaz Holmes. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Back goes Stanton, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Well, he's certainly not shy, is he? He goes up there looking to be aggressive and takes a big rip right here. Squares it up and lines it for a double that goes all the way to the wall. Great work out of him.
So in now for San Francisco, Matt Chapman. Only one hit for him in his last 4 ball games. From the belt, the pitch. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Holmes stands at second with 2 gone. And he is safe at third as he moves up on what's likely to be ruled a wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Into the bleachers and gone. So a 2-run shot to left center. 6th home run on the season for him as the Giants have taken a 2-0 lead.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
There's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. As he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. Contreras, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. He's in his 4th season as a major league player.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Boy, and that's about as bad as you can fool the guy. It's 1-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
2 balls and 2 strikes to the Giants catcher. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. At the plate, Luke Voigt. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Fouled off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get enough.
Now Wood with a high fly ball out to deep left field. Into the bleachers and gone. A solo shot here to left. Second home run early in the year. And the Yankees are on the board. It's now a 2-1 ball game. Striding in, Gary Sanchez. He's looking to extend that hitting streak, which stands at 8 games coming in. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Base is empty here with nobody out. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried.
Swing and a long drive again. This one to deep center. Onto the garden netting and gone.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Cole standing in now. Garrett Cole as he'll swing and pop this one up near second base. Holmes is there, one away.
Third baseman.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. He went down looking to open up the ball game. And that misses for ball one.
Ball one, no strike.
Still only one out in the inning. Up around the letters with that one for ball two.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now. Hit hard down the left field line. But no one gets to this one as it lands in the home bullpen. A foul ball. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. Another strikeout for him on the mound. And boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you can say, hey, he's going a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. LeMahieu, an imposing right-handed figure at 6'4" tall. He was taken in the second round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
The set and the 2-2. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And no problems over there for Votto as that'll end.
Just about set to go here as the Giants come to bat in the 3rd inning. And San Francisco fans have been fortunate to watch one of the best offenses around this season. They entered the day near the top of the league in both team batting average and runs scored. So it's safe to say they're among the cream of the crop in terms of offensive production. Talking with some of the coaches earlier, they all alluded to not only the high level of talent on this club, but also the hitters' tireless work ethic. They praised the professionalism these players bring to their craft as a major reason for their success. And they said the hard work breeds confidence when it comes time to compete in the batter's box.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
I think he just subscribed to the swing hard in case you hit it philosophy of hitting. As a pitcher, why not? Better than standing up there like you've never held a bat before.
Outside, 2-1.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
3-1 to him now. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. And it's fouled away. And he misses with it. Ball 4. And a terrible start to the inning as he's walked the pitcher leading things off.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here it comes, 1-0. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
Hey, he gets a pass right there for that ugly swing. He's been having a monster season. Take a step out of the box, regroup. He'll get right back in this AB.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Frazier is going to have room, however, as he makes the catch in deep left center field for the first out. So one gone here in the San Francisco third, and that'll bring up Avisail Garcia. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball here, 0-1. And it's 0-2 to Avisail Garcia.
0-2.
I'm going to chalk that one up to he didn't see it too well right there. To get such a late swing on an off-speed pitch, a good curveball right there to go down 0-2, he's got to regroup.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. So a runner at first with 2 away, and standing in the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. Hit hard to short. Torres has it. Throw over to LeMahieu at second, and that'll do it. Ready for another chance? Giancarlo Stanton. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Boy, he center cut that fastball. It comes in the high 90s, but that's a dangerous location no matter how hard you're throwing.
And another foul ball. Here comes another 0-2. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Here's big Aaron Judge.
The center fielder.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Aaron Judge.
Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Is that gun reading right there? Because that just registered at 91 miles an hour on a slider. If he's working that pitch, that's most guys' fastballs. It's going to be a long game.
The next 0-2. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. So stepping in, Torres comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Torres.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. To the left side, but it's well foul. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. The next 0-2. Fly ball into straightaway left. Moving under it, Dickerson. And that ends the inning. Nothing doing here this half. And welcome back to San Francisco as we send it down to Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with manager Bruce Bochy. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
First baseman.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike 1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
Ball 3.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Frazier is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Riding in once again, Alex Dickerson. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And this misses outside and a bit high. 1 ball, no strikes. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. So a double into the gap has him in business here with 1 away. And we take a look there at the San Francisco team leaders in that category, and he's currently second best on this Giants roster. And a ball, 1-0. Now he starts to chase a pitch outside, and he can't pull the bat back in time. It's strike 1. And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Hard hit ball to second. LeMahieu's got it. Stopped on a slide by LeMahieu. It's there, and he's out. Oh, and that looked destined to be an RBI, but a highlight reel stab put an end to that thought. So 2 away for the Giants here in the 4th. And up next, the power-hitting third baseman, Matt Chapman. 1-0 the count. A ball and a strike to count to Matt Chapman.
That's called getting your A swing off right there, and I don't blame him one bit after his first at bat. You remember, he went bridge his first at bat.
1 ball.
1-1 pitch is a knuckle curve. He's in the hole now, 1-2. Fouled away. Here's the 1-2. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one. And 1 left for San Francisco. Through 4, we're deadlocked at 2 apiece. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Thank you, Heidi. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. So earlier in the broadcast, we mentioned that we might be seeing a pitcher's duel today, and these 2 guys have certainly delivered on that promise.
You know, Matt, sometimes it's really hard to put a finger on why a guy pitches well and why a guy is having a very difficult time. So far, he hasn't had a very good season, but you know this, when you have the stuff that this guy has, he's 1 out, 1 inning, 1 pitch away from turning things back around, and he's pitching more now like the guy we thought he was going to be.
And he fouls this one off. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Another 1-2 delivery. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Again, a 1-2. Just trying to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2.
Wow, this is an unbelievable at-bat. I mean, talk about a battle. This is it. Love it.
And he finally wears him down as he strikes him out after a prolonged battle. That was good stuff.
Now batting.
So one away here with the bases empty. And the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher, Gary Sanchez.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
And it's 0-2 to Sanchez. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Into the box now, Garrett Cole. The windup and the 0-1. Weak grounder down the line at third, but this will get foul for strike 2. The 0-2 home. Line to the right side, but a good play by the first baseman to spear. Coming to the plate now, Wilson Contreras. He'll lead things off against Garrett Cole.
The catcher, Wilson.
Fastball off the plate away for ball 1. Contreras in front, 2 balls and no strikes.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
The 2-1 is a fastball looked at for a strike. The 2-2 one more time. Still even at 2-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Scorched to third. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
Hey, nice AB right there. With the pitcher coming to the plate, your job is to get on in front of him. This should be interesting. Does he get the bunt sign? Do we play a little billy ball and pull it back and try and play chicklets with the third baseman? See what happens.
Popped him up. LeMahieu is under it. 1 down. So the lineup flips over and digging in. Xander Bogaerts. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Swing and a miss on a pitch below the knees. 1 strike.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation. So making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
Behind 0-2 now. Way outside. 1-2.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up 3 bases.
And this is in a bit tight, maybe above the letters as well, so it's a full count now, 3-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. So here is Avisail Garcia. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. Full sets. First pitch on the way. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Contreras at second with 2 down. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Miguel Andujar. He's set to start it out for the Yanks here in the 6th.
Andujar
sends that one out of play for strike 1. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Oh, this is a great way to start the inning. Now the go-ahead run is on second. A base hit away from coming across. I know it's only the 6th inning, but you'd love to claim the lead right now.
Now, meanwhile, this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Now batting.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Roll. Lead-off double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
Grounded back up the middle. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Now batting. Right fielder.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. He got called out on strikes his last time through. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger. They want to see something.
This one gets through, and that could bring in a run. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Center fielder.
In now, Aaron Judge. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
Just way too patient in this situation. With the bases loaded like this is your chance to be the hero.
Taken high and deep to right. Back goes Garcia. Still going back. Gone! It's a grand slam. Guys, we've seen 4 big balls between the 2 teams so far today. What are your impressions of the long ball display we're watching?
Matty B, this is kind of a mini home run derby, D-Roll. Ball flying out of the ballpark today.
Just great approaches by both lineups today. We were around the cage during batting practice. Both were super confident, and it's coming to fruition today.
This is gathered in out there by Garcia for the first out.
Now batting. The first base.
Digging in, Luke Voigt. He looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Stuff has never been a problem with this pitcher. It's execution and location that has always been his bugaboo. And that's exactly what happened here. I know he's ahead 0-1, but he's finding the heart of the plate way too often.
There to play it is Garcia, and that becomes out number 2.
Now batting.
So digging in now, Gary Sanchez. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 1-1.
A great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Stepping in, Mike Trout. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
The center fielder.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Counts even to Trout, 1-1.
This is a big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ballgame. Standing in, Joey Votto. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Belted high and deep into right center. Judge ranging back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, left fielder.
Stepping in, Alex Dickerson. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Count now a ball and a strike. On a line, that's a base hit. So that knock keeps the bottom of the 6th inning hot.
Boy, D-Roll, the pitch count keeps climbing and climbing and climbing. And this is another example of they're really making this guy work in this one.
Yeah, that's the grind right here. You put your hard hat on, you try and find a way to get into that bullpen.
Stepping in now, Chaz Holmes, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. And that ball is over the wall out toward the cove. A home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Home run number 9 on the year, and it's now a 7-4 ball game. So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Hit hard on the ground at first. Boyd has it, and Boyd will take this one over to the bag, and that ends the inning. Bye-bye, baby. Back here in San Francisco, Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the 7th. But before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point.
Garrett Cole.
And they start him out away with a called strike. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Liner towards second. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Digging in now for the Yankees.
And Duhar.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit the other way out toward right field. On the move is Garcia. He makes the running play. 2 down.
Up next for the Yankees.
Stepping up now, Clint Frazier. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They hold a 7-4 lead. Digging in and looking for more, Wilson Contreras. He singled his last time up.
Wilson.
Boy, not the way he wanted to start out here. It's 0-1. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. One pitch is a knuckle curve. He's in the hole now, 1-2. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. Joey Bart will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. And this is taken outside for ball 1. And through 6 1/3, he's about to hit the 100 pitch mark now.
Hey, you know, Matty V, this is all you can ask for as a manager in today's game in baseball. Very rarely do we see guys get through the 7th inning. So he's through the 6th here with 1 out, and Mark DeRosa, so far so good, a pretty decent outing.
Yeah, and I think it's going to be batter to batter here for the manager if he's going to continue to ride this hot hand or if he's going to go to the bullpen.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and a strike to the Giants leadoff man.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Reyes Maranta has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 56.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He reached on an error and later scored his last time up. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, Dero, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
You know, Dero, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
And he lays off for ball 1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Hard hit ball to second. And a low throw to first, but Votto's able to come up with. Darren O'Day is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Digging in to try it again. Avisail Garcia, 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Mike Trout.
And you may notice the usual closer is not in the game here with the save opportunity on the table.
Yeah, he's worked a few days in a row, Matt, so we were told before the game by the skipper he wanted to avoid using him if possible. So that means they will look to close this thing out without him.
The 1-0 home. Swinging a drive to left by Trout. This one's got a chance. Into the bleachers and out of here. It's a solo home run here for Mike Trout. 19th home run for him on the season, and that lead is trimmed to 7-5 here.
First baseman, number 19, Joey Votto.
Standing in now, Joey Votto, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. Now the pitch. And he'll just waste one there, 1-2. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. Ready once again, Alex Dickerson.
Alex Dickerson.
Here comes the first pitch. And this is low, ball 1. Hits are even at 7 apiece. Here's the 1-1 delivery, and he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. The 1-2 just hung in there on that one. He'll try again, 1-2. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Giants get one. Plate, Torres. He flew out in his last at-bat. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Luke Voigt will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. So striding forward now, Gary Sanchez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. 1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0 misses for the 2nd ball.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were two stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
2 out, nobody on. Tried to jerk that one, and it's 2-2.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to... Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Zach Britton enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the ninth.
Zach Britton now playing first base.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Number 29.
There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone called for a strike. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. Into the box,
now
Matt Chapman. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up.
Now the 1-0. And a bouncing ball, foul. 1 out, nobody on. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Looked like he got fooled on the speed there. 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
The catcher, number 40.
Now at the plate, Wilson Contreras. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first, and the Yankees have claimed the 4th consecutive victory here as this ball game is over. 7-5 tonight's final.
Our final